But yeah, for one of these Aura, we had to deal with some crap with that her people were trying to pull on us, but ultimately, when it came down to it, and we needed her the most, she stepped up, along with a lot of other like-minded Aura, because around here, whoever succeeds at a particular tournament ultimately gets to decide what everyone else does. And last time, we succeeded in doing just that. So, with that in mind, as the other Aura walks away, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Aurora Autism for our ninth session of Day 6 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. We're back here with our Warrior of Light, Corinne Loren, here among the Dotharl, and we're going to be taking on the various side quests that they have available for us tonight. And then once we've done that, we will march on into Doma, and that is as far as we're going to get because I was hoping to do this with Skyla, but because she was up so early today, she decided it was best that we wait until tomorrow to do it together, so that's exactly what's going to happen. So, since there are a plethora of side quests for us to do here among the Dotharl, just like there was over with the Oranir, we're going to start taking on these various side quests. So, let's get right to it. And we'll start over here with this Aura, who's kind of on the outside looking in, it seems. Well, we're about to find out why, because he has an Aether Current quest for us. So let's take on his level 66 challenge entitled Mousy of the Seven Worries. Mousy is haunted by his past. It is not often we have travelers in Dotharl Car. There is something I would ask if you have the time. My name is Mousy of the Seven and Seven Swords. I am a reincarnation of a master swordsman. They say he was so fast with a sword it was as if he wielded 7 blades. Indeed, he was well respected. However, I struggle to believe I am he. No matter how much I practice, my swordsmanship improves not. I would like you to ask around the village. Find out if I truly am who they say. If there's a secret concerning my previous life, they will not tell me no matter how much I ask. So yeah, for the Dotharl, they believe that they get reincarnated in such a way that when a newborn is brought into their clan, right after someone dies, whoever is born next inherits the name of the person who died, and supposedly inherits all the traits that the person who passed gained as well. So let's start by speaking with members of the Dotharl, starting with Mergen. What are you saying? Of course his name is correct. He may be clumsy with the blade at the moment, but he will improve in time. I hear that the precious Mousy also struggled when he first picked up his sword. All he needs to do is train. Then over here we have Kishili? Almost sounds somewhat Irish. You do not believe Mousy to be the reincarnation of a swordsman? Nonsense! There were no other Dotharl born the year Mousy passed. The previous Mousy of the Seven and Seven Swords was a true warrior. His swordsmanship was unmatched. I cannot believe he would not be reincarnated. And then someone else we need to speak to, somewhere among the people, is on the other side of the lake. And I would want to do all I can to not defile their lake by stepping in it. Agujam is our last person to speak to. That Mousy, he always happens to run off somewhere when I try to help him with his training. He does his name a disservice. Is that so? Maybe we can find out why as we go along. But yeah, we have to try and help Mousy here figure out how to honor his namesake, apparently. Alright, big man. Were you able to learn alt? Pretty much not stuff that you didn't already know. I see. I'm as exactly as they say. My thanks for your help. You look like you could hold your own in battle. How did you grow so strong? I grew strong during my adventures or I had a teacher. Well, for what it's worth, I did have both. Because, of course, you have, in the Lancers Guild, you have Ywain, and then you have Sir Albrecht to train you as a Dragoon. And then, of course, all the fighting that you do. So, yeah, I grew strong during my adventures, and I had a teacher. Well, both of those apply very well. So we'll go with the first one. Yes, I suppose I am lacking in experience. I cannot leave the village, but I can learn from you. Could I ask you to teach me? I can think of no better way to make myself stronger. You need not answer right away. Well, since we're going to be taking a chain of quests from you, we might as well. So, let's move on next to the level 66 challenge entitled Watch and Learn. Mousy is keen to study your technique. You will help me after all. Fantastic. Would you mind telling me your name? Of course I can. Corinne, you say. A fine name indeed. I would like to observe you fighting so that I may learn what it is I am doing wrong. I shall find some Steppanalas and study how you do battle with them. Okay. So let's see if we can find any of the Analas he's going to request of us. Doesn't look like we'll have to go all that far. Well, at least not from initial view, but yeah, this is actually further than I thought. In fact, right over here appears to be a mine. Yeah, does this constitute as a mine? I'm curious. The 101 Revelations. Well, this is certainly revealing stuff to be sure. Yeah, stuff is going to very much be revealed in this place, I can just imagine it. Yeah, this looks like some sort of place to pray, and I don't think I can get any further inside. So I might as well jump back out. Hey there, Miguel and Rain. Good to see you both this evening. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, at least I have an idea of what I'm dealing with over here. Okay, here's Mousy. I took some of the fatty meat we usually feed to cattle and spread it around this area. The Steppanalas will be here shortly. They cannot resist anything that burns as easily as fat. Here they are. Corinne, watch out, they're here! Two of them, huh? Very well, I shall confront them! Yeah, I shall confront them. Yeah, try and spit on me, huh? I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson then. And it'll have to be taught very painfully. Yeah, right through you with Gears Kogol. And then let's put up a few moves to increase our chances of a critical. Whoop. Jump in, jump back out. And take him out. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't all too bad. Well, Mousy, what did you think of that? Your style differs from what I'm used to, but is by no means unnatural. Thank you, Corinne. You have given me much to think about. I shall try and make use of what you have shown me in our practice tourney. It will be starting shortly. It has been quite a while since I took part. Okay. I've already gone past the Nadam. So now it's just a matter of stepping foot into Doman territory. But for now, I'm taking on the various side quests so I can get various treasures from the quests that are available right now. Like among, of course, the, for example, the Aether Currents. Oh, wait a minute. Mousy has company now. And he looks winded. What happened? Well, as you no doubt saw, that did not go according to plan. Surely no one will believe I am a legendary swordsman now.
I do not understand. How could Mousy of the 7 and 7 swords be bested so easily?
Wait, no, I see now. He merely pretended to lose to lure his opponent into a false sense of security. Do not hold back, you insult me! Poor guy. And then another person intervenes.
What do any of you know about Mousy? He's weak. Simply forcing him to fight will change nothing.
Yeah, the one Aura who isn't really stepping up for us all.
Are you an acquaintance of Mousy's? I'm Coulon. I've been friends with Mousy ever since we were little, and I know him better than most. You have doubtless heard all about how weak he is. However, I want to change his life for the better. Would you be willing to help me?
I think I could. I'm sure you would, but I've already committed the time for doing the level 50 or the level 67 dungeon to Scala for tomorrow night. So, yeah, unfortunately I can't team up with you within stream, but maybe afterwards. So let's take on Coulon's level 66 challenge entitled The Power of the Fist. Coulon is worried about her friend.
When a Dotharl child is born, the cartoon looks into their eyes to determine who they were in their past life. Rarely is the cartoon wrong. However, I can only think she made a mistake with Mousy. Truly, have you seen him hold a blade? Yet despite his lack of ability, Mousy himself refuses to give up. He blames himself when it is not his fault.
Silence, you cannot understand!
Mousy, I know you are disheartened. You just lost in combat. Put down your sword and relax by taking a well-earned bath.
I have a better idea. There's somewhere just outside the village I would rather visit. Corinne, would you join me? There's something I wish to discuss.
Please speak with him. I do not think he would appreciate my company at the moment.
I guess not. Oh yeah, maybe we can find out what's going on in his mind. And make him believe that he is indeed the reincarnation of the man who came before him. Here he is. Alright, Mousy. Thank you for coming. There's a place to the north I go in order to calm sometimes. Although, I can hardly make the journey unarmed. Would you accompany me in case any creatures should attack en route? If you are willing, let me know when you're ready to depart. I'm ready to go now. You will join me. Excellent. Our destination is that lamp on the hill to the north. Escort Maui safely to the lamp on the hill. If you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to Dotharl Hall, where you may rendezvous with him before trying again. Yes, indeed. I'll make sure I need to stay close to where we're going. How far are we going? I guess we're just going to that one lamp. Yeah, I don't want to lose sight of you, Mousy. Keep coming. Probably better if I face the other direction. Yeah, now I can run towards where we need to go. Oh, hold on. Wow, how did I not get into a fight with that Chao Chu? How did that not happen? Yep, I knew he would turn. I knew he would turn. I knew he would turn. Mousy, step back. I need you to stay away here. Yeah, damn it. I knew the Gulo Gulo was gonna turn into me the moment I tried to approach, and exactly that's what happened. That is exactly what happened, and I'm a bit frustrated by it. No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I was lucky with the Chouchu. I was not so lucky with that Gulo Gulo. I was not as fortunate. Yep, let's cross the river, shall we? Okay. And hey, look, there's something to greet me when I arrive. Yep, come on, Mousy. Quickly before the Barras arrives. Thank you, Corinne. Okay, that's fair enough there, Rain. Thanks for letting me know. Quite a view, wouldn't you agree? I feel calmer already. I appreciate that Kulan is worried about me, but she will never know what my life is like. I know it is not fair to harbor feelings of jealousy toward her, though I cannot help it. She has had no trouble leveling up to her name. I wish I could just throw down my blasted sword, walk away from it all, but I feel the weight of the village's expectations on my shoulders every single day. I do not care about improving my swordsmanship, I only desire strength, the kind of strength that will make me a worthy member of the Dotharl tribe. I've done nothing but complain since we arrived here. My apologies, Corinne. It's time I resumed my training. I shall meet you at the bottom of the hill. Uh-oh. Combat! Yeah, now he feels compelled to attack. And he won. But yeah, Miguel is never one for conversation. He only ever says anything whenever I clear a dungeon, someone else joins the stream and says hello, or when the stream ends. That's pretty much all he does. Well, Mousy, that was well done. This is not well done. Hit me, please. Hit me, please. Yeah. Damn, Barras. Yeah, the moment he laid eyes on me, I was like, yep, we're gonna have to redo this scene. You figure I would have learned my lesson by now that when enemies are within close proximity to a mandatory location spot for a quest, that you must eliminate them. You figure this is a lesson I would have learned, and yet it is not so. This simple emphasis of knowledge always eludes my mind. Shall we try this again, Mousy? I do not know what just happened. I think I defeated the beast with my fists. Perhaps I was wasting my time training with a blade. It seems hand-to-hand combat is a better match for me. Please, go on ahead back to the village, Corinne. I wish to confirm something on my own. Oh, and tell Kulan I may have found a solution to my problems. I hope that puts her mind at ease. Alright, back to Kulan. Well, it's late where he is, because he lives in Europe there, Rain. He lives in Europe, so it's past his bedtime. Oh, well done. But yeah, Miguel has never been one for conversation. Even if you encourage him to do so, he'll never say anything. Unless it's, like I said, greeting someone who's said hello in the chat, or recognizing the fact that I cleared a dungeon, or the fact that the stream is over. I do wish he said more, because he usually is here for every single stream that I do. Alright, Kulan.
Where's Mousy? Did something happen to him? Surely you did not leave him unarmed in the desert?
Well, if you need to know, this happened.
He bested a monster Siri with his bare fist, you say? Well, that is quite something. It also makes me even more inclined to think he has been named incorrectly. Please, Quinn, help me look into this. We need to find out Mousy's true identity for his own sake.
Very well. Let's go ahead and take something from my caster. Sure. Yeah, I can do that. So now, let's take on the next level 66 challenge entitled Do or Die. Kulan has a point to prove.
It is time to prove that Mousy is not and never was a master swordsman. We will need to get our hands on some concrete evidence. I know of an Uyagiri Ugdan who is said to know all there ever was and ever shall be. Let us ask her about Mousy. Head to a cave to the west known as the...
Oh, I was just where?
That is where the Ugdan dwells. I shall fetch Mousy and bring him there.
Alright. So yeah, there's one place I was before. I'm going back there again. Well, I hope that by watching me, Miguel, it would have encouraged you to open up more. I mean, you are my most loyal viewer. I hope that me being someone with autism but who also speaks on a regular basis might have given you some source of inspiration to do so yourself. I don't know, that's how I've always felt about people who watch me on a regular basis, but don't really say anything in the chat. Okay, Baka. Hello there.
Come closer, weary traveler. You have done well to find me, though it is not with you whom I need speak.
Yeah, you must be aware of what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, bringing these two along.
Ah, Corinne, good to see you made it here with no problems. Have you spoken with the Udgon?
Well, she's already waiting for you two. I must admit, I'm impressed she knew it was I and not Corinne that required her guidance. I am also
aware of exactly what troubles you, child of the Dotharl. Tell me what you wish to know.
Am I truly Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords reincarnate?
That I do not know.
Yeah, some help you are.
Uyagiri Udgon have never professed to know the past, only the future. I cannot see your previous life, but I can tell that you shall become a great warrior someday. If that is all you wish to know, then you may take your leave. I need no thanks. Focus your sights on the present, as it will lead to your future. You need not dwell in the past.
Well, that's given us a lot to think about. Okay there, Mousy. Focus my sights on the present. I suppose we ought to let the villagers know once and for all that I am not Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords. I would rather be banished from the village for denying the cartoon's judgment than continue to live this lie. My fists are the best weapon available to me. This I realized after we parted ways in the desert. I shall train with a blade no longer.
If your mind is made up, then you should show your newfound strength to the villagers. Prove that you have no need of a sword. Go to the north and do battle with a Matanga. Slay it in hand-to-hand combat and bring back its fangs as proof of your victory. Do this, and even the cartoon will be forced to accept the truth.
Thank you for all your help, Kulan. I shall do just that. Corinne, please accompany me. I require a witness. And not just me needing to beat it up for you.
I've not seen Mousy this enthusiastic in a long time. I eagerly await your triumphant return.
Very well. So then let's us re-emerge from the cave. And we will make our way to where Mousy is, as the sun prepares to rise on another day on the Azim steppe. Another day is about to dawn, and we're about to find out if Mousy is indeed who he truly believes he is. Or if he just needs me to beat the enemy that we're gonna be fighting for him. But we won't know until we get there. So across the little bit of a river. And here's where Mousy ended up. Thank you for coming. I shall slay the beast shortly. Pray, please make sure nothing gets in my way. Only other creatures may be drawn here by the fighting. Make sure to take care of them. Okay. Well, thankfully I don't have to walk that far. Okay, so he's run off. But we need to defend him. Our opponent is this way. Well, since I don't want any more enemies drawn in than is absolutely necessary, I will have you come to me. Where I can then burn you. Yeah, let's take you out. A giant ugly Chow Chu. Well, right at ya. And we'll get you down. There we go, good damage. And, yeah. Smacks himself pretty much into death. Now we have to fight elsewhere. Yeah, thanks, Rain. Yeah, where's our next... Oh, the Imperia appears to be free of foes. Okay. Oh, Corinne! I have triumphed! Have you now? Going into the Towering Still. Well, here are the Matangas that they were referring to. Yeah, we got a little tunnel here, wherein combat is a prerequisite. Be that as it may, I must defeat you. I must defeat you, that's just how it is. Let's roll into you and get you beaten up. And wham! Oh, Gears could go your way. And let's open up a little bloodbath on you. Alright, you're dead. Face first. Alright, Mousy. I bested it with my fists alone. Your help was key. For that you have my thanks. You may return to the village first. I still need to extract some of the beast's fangs. Do make sure to tell Kulan of my success. Alright, let's run back out. So, out of that cave, and we'll make our way back down towards the Dotharl Ka. We'll see exactly what we can do with no knowledge now that our little friend Mousy has gained knowledge that he was not aware of before. So back over to the settlement. Oh, of course there, Miguel. Thank you, and thank you for that. There you are, Kulan. Let's talk to you.
It is good to know all went well. I have requested that the villagers gather as Mousy has something to share with them. Sadly, not all of them have responded to my call. It will truly be a shame if Mousy is banished from the village, but it is preferable to him continuing to struggle.
Thank you all for coming today. I have something important to share. I am not Mousy of the 7 and 7 Swords. I have awoken to my true path. My skills lie in hand-to-hand combat. Never again shall I wield a sword. Here are the fangs of a matanga that I bested with my bare hands. I have also slain a Manzaziri by the Forgotten Springs. Corinne, the traveler amongst you, bore witness to both of these duels. It is not my wish to deny the cartoon, but I have no choice. Banish me if you must, for there is no other path left to me. To think you beat a matanga with just your fists! That's all Mousy!
Did no one think to tell you? The previous Mousies fought with a range of different weapons.
Oh, really?
The last one may have been skilled with a sword, but the Mousy before him was a master of the bow. It is no surprise you find your skills lie elsewhere. You will, however, need a new name. Perhaps Mousy of the 7 and 7 Fists would be accurate?
Yeah, a little detail you weren't aware of. Perhaps they should have told you about this before. In short, my worrying has been for naught. Wow. Japanese pratfall. Hey there, Zero. Good to see you this evening. Glad to have you with us. Well, Mousy, now that you've found your true calling... Kulan, do you have to get in the way? It is a relief that I got to keep my name, but I struggle to be truly happy. Why did no one tell me of the other Mousies sooner?
This is doubtless what the Udgon meant. Focus your sights on the present. I'm just glad you can continue living here.
Kulan and Corinne, I am truly sorry for wasting your time. However, I must also thank you. You two have helped guide me to this new path I must now walk. I shall train like never before. It is up to me to do this new name justice. And so, we got ourselves a choker of slaying to take with us. And so, away they go. And they lived happily ever after. So, how does this compare to what I currently have on? Skill speed and direct hit rate against skill speed and critical hit rate. Well, it pains me to take away some crit hit, but I have over 1,000 of it. But yeah, I really need to stock up on determination. Like, I'm really losing that in a hurry. And that's a stat that I believed to always be a very big deal for me, so I really need to get that back up there again.